Reverend Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Wow, bangarang. All right. So tonight, Monday night, see everybody's here. Donna, Cynthia, Deborah. It is great to see you people. Some people lurking out in the distance. Glad everyone's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You might see Gillian lurking around tonight, but she might not be on too active. She is under the weather, shall we say, okay? And not feeling very good, but she'll be back. Don't worry, okay? So I'm going to start with, I got the hat on. You got it, Cynthia. Got the hat on and see what's going on. Stephanie, good to see you. Hi, welcome. Hey, when everybody comes in, if you have a question, just post it. I'm going to get to it. Be patient with me tonight. I'm running this, like I said, kind of on my own. Tori, it is good to see you tonight. Welcome. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, that which is the all, we say thank you for all of our blessings, all of our gifts, everything that we take for granted. We want to say thank you. Pour your protection out over us, anyone who comes in, anyone who is watching this. Let the white light of our souls radiate and block anything negative or anything that is not of the light. Make sure you send your angels in. Make sure the guides are close, and open my mind to your message and not mine. So mote it be. All right, here we go. Let's see what's happening here. So good evening, everybody. I got to make sure I'm not missing anything here before I jump in. And don't be afraid to holler at me. So let's see what's going on here. You know, Tori, so good to see you. Glad. Steffi, relationship reading for the November month. You got it. Let's bring this up. Okay. Go right here. So Steffi is asking for a relationship reading for November for the month. All right. Now, remember, I'm under the new format. Let's see what happens. We're going to go here, but glad you are here. Let's see where we're at. A relationship reading for Steffi for the month of November. Relationship reading for Steffi for the month of November. Here we go. Right out of the gate, your light card. I see love in the air. We have 6, the lovers, and this is something you're going to watch about commitment. So this is going to be something as you move forward or things like that. Somebody's going to come in. This is not a play date, okay? This is one that you need to be aware of, could very well turn into something very powerful and long-lasting. Or a commitment you're in may change and go that way. Let's find out. So for the second card, we have the Ace of Coins. So we have new beginnings. Something is starting. Something you may have planted. It might be time, but this is in the real world. So this person with relationship, you need to understand this is going to be something new, something refreshing, something you're going to be able to put your teeth into, okay, and chew on. So don't rush through it. Make sure you're looking at things from that standpoint and then be strong about it. All right? Commitment, commitment, commitment. Wow. Banger. All right, Steffi, here we go. Let's find out what's going on. I'm going to slide these cards back in the deck and let's see where we've got. So that's a great start. Hey, Ashley, glad to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to get these cards started already. And let's see what's going on here. Does anybody else have, what have we got here? Hi, Rev. All right. Hi, Rev Rob. Could I please have a message from Spirit? Absolutely. So, Tori Chambers, New Zealand in the house. Welcome, and may she please have a message from Spirit. Your message right out of the gate. There's drama coming your way. Oh, let me bring this up so we can see it right. There's drama coming your way, and Spirit is telling you stay out of it, okay? There's going to be something come up. Don't get lost in it. Something beautiful will come on the other side of it. Now, we have the page of storage. Study this situation very closely. All right. Be passionate. Let's go. But don't get lost in the excess drama. That's what I have for you. So right now, that's what's coming up from Spirit. You know, we have the Five of Wands. That's always about staying out of the drama, some conflict going on or whatnot. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is talking about that passion, getting involved, but it's saying, look and be smart about this. Don't let your emotions get into this situation. All right. I hope that makes sense. Wow. Bangarang. All right. Let's see where we go from here. Great, great, great. Let's see what's happening. Hey, everybody. Also, Wednesday night, 8:30, I will be back on with Bridget. Okay. But we will be on Bridget's channel. So when I post it on Facebook, you will know that you're actually coming to Bridget's channel. So make sure you're there. Eyes of the Dragonfly. And that is where we'll be doing a Wednesday night show. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be in the evening of a powerful moon, full moon, and we're going to be talking about that and maybe a little bit of ancestry. Let's see what's going on. So welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So let's see where we're at here. All right. Making sure I'm not skipping anything. Andrew, evening, everyone. Glad to see you, Andrew. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, Andrew, question. What's my finances looking like for the rest of this year? What are Andrew's finances looking like for the rest of the year? Be smart. I'm already getting that. There might be something that you've looked at investing in. It might be time to re-examine it. The Six of Swords here is saying it might be time to move on from that. And then we go into the Seven of Swords. There's something here you've got to be careful of. This is cautioning, okay? Somebody may not be giving you the full story. So whatever this is going on with finances, make sure you're either not lying to yourself or somebody's not lying to you. And there may be a chance that you might say, you know what? I need to pass this opportunity by and wait for something new to come out. That's what I got, Andrew. Wow. Banger. Okay, so, wow, a lot going on, a lot of people coming in. Welcome. This is the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe and Tarot and Attitude. We believe in getting grounded, finding our magic, and then being able to, once we find our magic, we can then find our wings, and then we can fly. This is what we do. That's what we love to do here, and that type of thing. Yeah, I feel something new is coming. Absolutely. So it's there. Be ready. Be open. One of the things I would tell you, Steffi, is be observant. People, people just, they want it, but then they think it's going to hit them in the face, and it may not. I'm being told to tell you, mind your P's and Q's. Be observant. See what's going on. Look for the hints, okay? And let's see what's going on. Ashley Armstead. All right, Ashley, let's see what's happening here. Will Spencer commit? Will Spencer commit? Let's find out. We're going to pull two cards here. And the question is, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to go right here, and I'm going to go right to my pendulum. Pendulum, will you work with me this evening? Yes? Do you need cleaning? No. So Ashley Armstead is asking the question, will Spencer commit? Will Spencer commit? As everything sits right now, I'm getting the answer as yes. So there you go. You got to keep in mind that things change, people change. Everything is not preordained. So this is, as things are going right now, all the cards are in the right spot, and that's going to happen. Wow. Banger. Okay. Let's see what's going. Yep, yeah, I feel something coming. Good evening. Let's find out where we are here. Tori, love your shirt. Yeah, who doesn't want Bigfoot? It's a gift from my wife. Who doesn't want Bigfoot riding on an alligator through the swamp with a gun? You gotta love it. And you know me, I love my Bigfoot stuff, and let's see what's happening. So that's what's happening all together. Yeah, so Ashley, I appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and do me a favor, share share, share when this is over or find out what's going on. So, Avi, welcome. Glad you are here. I can't see in you. Oh, you're new? Okay, welcome. Welcome to the tribe. If you got a question, pop it in, see what comes up, and I will do my best to get to you as we go through. But if you have a question, folks, just pop it in. Maria, hello. Glad to see you. Hope everything's going well and see what's going, here we go. Thank you. Yes, the message makes sense. That's good. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know that. I always like to hear there's some validation, or even if it didn't, that you don't understand it. That's okay. Hello, who is this? I'm having problems with the name, but I'm kind of new in your channel. Can you please tell me if success will be achieved in my life? You know what? One of the things you're going to find out, that's entirely up to you. There are things that will happen, and I don't know your name. I'm having a problem reading it. Plus, I'm getting old with my eyes. So let's find out. So this person wants to know if success will be achieved in my life. What are you looking for? Are you willing to take action to make that happen? That's going to be the key thing. But as things sit right now, will success happen in this person's life? Will they be achieved? And now let's go here. I do have the Page of Wands. So remember me telling you got to take action? The Page of Wands is an action card. That's the fire. You've got to get passionate about what you want to be successful with and where you want to go. This is going to come back to you, okay? And how passionate are you ready to go? Are you ready to go after that success and do what it takes? Remember, this is an action card, and this is requiring you to look inside. Let me get over here and bring it up this way. Then on top of that, we have the King of Swords. It's a mind matter for you, okay? The King of Swords. Master your emotions, master the way you think, and be on top of it. Notice this guy's not rampaging on a horse or sitting high on a throne. He's down, he's grounded, he's on the earth, okay? But he is there to say, I am in control and got to think everything through. So I'm seeing a very positive outcome here for you as long as you stay in control and you remember, I have to be passionate. I have to make this and take these moves and do what I need to do. And I also have to be smart about the moves I make. So that is saying, yes, that's what you have available to you right now. Wow. Bangarang. Okay. Here we go. Let's see where we're going from here. All right. Find out what's happening. So glad everybody's here tonight. See what's going on. Okay. Going to take a second here, get my brain. So I'm not running at 90 miles an hour. Get my brain. Y'all do please remember too, there is a little bit of delay. All right. So let's find out what's happening here. Maria. All right, Maria. I'm wondering how will my future partner be like personality-wise? Looks-wise. I'm okay. I'm not looking for anyone now. Just fun to know what the future may bring. What are you manifesting? Write these down. Remember, manifesting, we can manifest people into our lives. So I want you to stop. I want you to take some time. Write down the characteristics of the person you're looking for, your next partner. What do you want them to be? How do you want them to look? Write down the hair color. Write things down and write this down in detail about your wanting. And then turn that into one of your manifestation affirmations. But then you have to be on the lookout. You got to make yourself available. All right. And that's the key thing here. So let's find out. We'll go from here and see. I'm wondering, how will my future partner be like personality-wise? You know what? What I'm seeing here, there's trauma that's getting in the way, okay? And I don't know if this is your trauma, okay? But you have to be careful that somebody's not going to come in, all right, that has all of this uncleared baggage, all right? So I want you to be very, very careful, or you don't tie yourself to something that's hurting you from your past. trauma is playing a key role here when we look at who this person is or what they could be, especially personality wise. You know, I see the Nine of Cups. It is up to you. It's very successful that you can have the relationship with this person. It may not be this first person. You've got to look at things and be smart. But the Nine of Cups is talking about if you're in the right place, if you're doing the right things and your heart's in the right place and your brain's in the right place, guess what? You are capable of manifesting love and bringing some beautiful things into your life. And that person will be beautiful as well. Remember, looks are skin deep. And just because I don't think somebody's pretty, somebody doesn't think I'm pretty, but I think my wife's the most beautiful lady on the planet. So that's what you got to remember. Don't look for other people's approval. Be there. Hi, Samantha. Glad to see you. Welcome. You know, let's see where we're going here. Everybody's doing good. Long time no see. Absolutely. Welcome. Let me get this out of the way. We'll get over here so we can see what's going on. If anybody's got a question, just let me know. But Bangarang, glad to see you're here. Wednesday sounds awesome. Bridget and I were talking about it a little bit planned on this one. But yes, I want everybody to be ready for a very powerful full moon thing and to talk about our ancestors and honoring them, especially considering we just came through Halloween, however you want to say it, what you want to look at, Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. These are things, but they're meant to be honoring your ancestors. We're going to take a look at that and find out what's going on. All right. So, you know, Ashley, man, I love you. Keep telling them, smash that like button, hit it, hit the subscribe button. You know, you're welcome very much. I just want you, Andrew, to stay sharp. Okay. It's being on top of it. That's going to make this a huge success, you know, and find out what's going on. You know, yes. And Maria, that is good news. I'm glad for you that that's moved on. Now you have to cut that tie. All right. You have to finish cutting that tie so it can't come in and haunt you in a new relationship. You've got to be able to go out and grab something new. All right. So, Samantha, I need to figure out what is going on. I am meeting a guy online. He lives near where I am living. Is he interested in me? Is he dating with someone else? Because I feel something's off. I will always tell you, Samantha, you know me, you go with your gut. That's what that instinct is. That's what it is. And don't plan anything other than coffee, a meal. Plans should go no further until you have met, talked, find out. And that's what dating is all about. So, Samantha, let's take a look. Let's bring this up. Okay. And what I'm going to ask is, what does Samantha need to know? Because, you know, I don't like to read people third party. What does Samantha need to know about this guy for a relationship or meeting this guy? I'm getting warning bells, okay? I'm really getting alarm bells going off, Samantha. So let's take a look. So what should you know? What should you do? All right, here we go. So your first card, the Magician. Now, here is something to remember. You are in control. You need to stay in control and be in control. You need to have control the whole time. So what I'm getting is meeting in the proper, little safety here, but emotional safety, everything else. You need to remain in control of your emotions and who you are. That's what our Magician says. It's going to be on us. Now, with this person, they very well could be your knight in shining armor. There is the Knight of Cups. He very well could be it, but I want you to make sure, you know what I'm getting here? Some magic very well could happen with this, all right? But it concerns me that you're getting a feeling of being off. So I would ask you this. Are you feeling off, okay? Is that your intuition or is it fear? Think about it. Two different things. Now, our intuition can tell us to be afraid. And that's something we need to know. All right. So I'm going to go a little further with this one. There's just something really nagging me about that question. So Samantha, here we go. All right. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. This one's really got me curious. Okay. So help me understand these cards better. Okay. So we're going with, Ace of Wands. This is something new. It has a lot of possibilities, new beginning, and a lot of passion could flow around this. And maybe that's why I'm getting the warning. Be careful. This could become a hot fire flame, okay, where it's more of a physical thing. But I want you to remember that. And Samantha, we have you. Ace of Cups. Take it as it comes. Look at this. We have new love, new emotions, new things pouring out around this question. So I'm not seeing this as possibly being a bad thing. I'll talk to you more about it. Let me know if you want to book a session. I'd love to go into more detail. But most of all, too, make sure you are letting us know what's going on. We want to hear about it. Most importantly, I want you to be safe. Have a friend, know what's going on, and let's see what's going on. So, and Cynthia echoes me out. Samantha, be careful. Gillian, I hope you feel better soon. Sending you some healing energy. Thank you. She could use it, folks. She really could use it right now. I haven't seen her hit this hard with this stuff in a long time, but she's going to be okay. All right. Samantha, I am trying to be careful, but I don't know. He is open to his feelings. All right. It's too early for that. If you hadn't even met him, go meet. All right. You're trying to get everything set up. That's the danger of dating sites. Now you're going to get Rev Rob advice. Okay. You're going to get Father Rob, however you want to talk about it. All right. Dating sites says, I'm looking for somebody, this looking for somebody, and everything else in between could be a lie. You need to remember, once you hit somebody, you're like, oh, I want this to come through. It's funny. I watched Ready Player One last night. All right. And I don't know if any of you saw the movie. It's a great movie. It's about a gaming world that people live in. They go to virtual reality to get away from the real world. And one of the things, this guy was falling in love with a character, and his buddy, this big buff guy, got skulls on him and everything else. Like, you need to remember, this could be a guy in his mom's basement that's posing as a girl. You don't know this person. I implore you here, please keep things slow. That's what we have to remember to find out. All right. That is what we have to remember to find out. And I want that to be a warning. The Four of Cups came up as I was pulling and talking about this. The Four of Cups is there to talk about chill out. Don't get all fired up and ready to go. For you, it's saying take your time. Watch, observe, look at what's happening. That 4 is about building a good base. This can also be complacency. Maybe don't be so in a hurry to blow this person off. Check your feelings, check things, but keep things under control. That magician, you stay in control. Magic can happen. All right. And this could be a good thing. So I just want you to be careful and find out what's going on. Okay. Thank you for the advice. You are quite welcome. The official ambassador of Mulatto race. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can read this. I have a group chat going with my best buddies. I posited the question, if one could find happiness finding unlimited strange. Okay. Strange Bush Daily would love your input. All right. I'm not so sure I quite understand this, and I feel like something's going on here. Help me. I want you to put some more detail in about what you mean by strange bush or whatnot, and let's see what's going on. But right now, I'm not going to answer the question until I have more info. All right. Let's see what's happening. Wow. Powerful message for Maria. Yes. Hello. Anything Spirit have for me? Lakinya, welcome. Good to see you. Okay. Good to see you. Let's find out what's going on. Spirit always has something for everybody. Okay. So I'm going to bring this up. LaKenya wants to know, does Spirit have anything for me? All right. So right out of the gate, we have, oh, there's our magician again. That's why I like mixing up the cards. Okay. Something's going on that you can create and do, and there's something that's happening around you. You need to be aware that you can make something happen. There are some things that are going on, but don't be relying on other people. Rely upon yourself. What we have here to begin with is, oh, this is followed by the death card. That's really cool. That's interesting. Remember, it all lies within you. What I'm getting here is Spirit is telling you you can create so many different things, but there might be something you need to let go of in order to bring something new into your life. That's the death card. You know, we have a beautiful spirit, we have a dead body, and then we have a horse, different things that are happening. And this is a reminder that in order for you to move forward, it's on you. But you need to let something go that is no longer serving your higher good. Let it go. Or you're dragging something around. That's the message I have. You've got to replace this, whatever this was, so something new can sprout and something beautiful can come along. Wow. Bangerang. That's awesome. Look, Kenya, it is good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, everybody's saying hi. We missed you, girl. We missed you. All right. Let's see what's happening here. All right. Let's see where Cynthia Gillian, I hope you're feeling better. Everybody, yes, let's see what's going on the dating scene. Yeah, online dating scares me. Let me tell you something. A lot of people have met, and I hear you, Cynthia. And some of us older people, you know, Gillian and I both did it, but that's not how we met. When we finally stopped that crap, okay? And you know, one of the things, I'll give y'all a secret. Okay, those of y'all that are looking and having to date, God, I never want to go through that again. I'm so glad I found my wife. But one of the things I can tell you is, okay, we found each other once we were happy within ourselves. It's that simple. Once you're happy doing what you want to do, living your life, you love yourself, and I'm not looking for somebody else to make me happy. Spirit can then open the doorway and bring the right person into your life. Okay. So listen to me. It works. I'm telling you, it works. You know, that's one of those things. Let's see what happened. Follow your instincts. Here we go. Melancholic. Okay. Hello. Can I please know exciting things I don't see coming soon? I will tell you what you don't see coming soon. Let's find out. Exciting is going to be up to you. Okay. If it's exciting or not. All right. But let's see what's happening here. Get over here. Melancholic wants to see what's exciting that's coming soon, but she wants to see what's coming soon that she doesn't see. Now, you have to remember, I'm a firm believer in, again, I just got done talking about it, no predestination. All right. So just because the cards are saying this is available, you have to be responsible. We've seen that magician a lot tonight. Other people, how things go and decisions, every day we have choices. You got to make sure you're making those choices. And let's see what's going on. So we have the Queen of Swords, another card that's saying, look inside. And here's the Queen. Here's that thing about being smart. You're going to be given some different things to look at, but you're going to have to get above the situation to look down on it. Keep your emotions out of it and keep your smarts in it. There is something going on that you're going, whoa, now we've got the Page of Wands again. So that you're going to want to get passionate about. You're going to want to dive right in. But the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Swords, you're saying, keep it slow. Normally, you don't see a queen riding a horse in tarot. It just doesn't happen that much. All right. On this deck, she is, and she's looking down. You'll notice she's examining what's going on around her. The fields, what's happening, what's fertile, what's not. The Page is here, again, that feminine spirit that talks about we can get passionate and I want to go after it. The Page always brings a warning. Be careful about diving in too far. It's that fire. But once you find it, if you get passionate, combine the fire and the air, the fire and the swords, so you can keep good common sense and then move ahead with a plan. That's what I've got for you, melancholic. Wow, bang right. Love to see it. So everybody remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share, share, share. Welcome, everybody. Glad to see you here. Glad everybody is here. Wednesday night, 8:30, we'll be back, but we're going to be on Eyes of the Dragonfly channel. I'll post it on the on Facebook so everybody can find it and see what's going on. You know, so Lakinia, that is good. It sounds insightful. You know, it is. You got to let me know, because a couple times I've done some readings for you and things didn't quite unfold. Something's unfolding for you, and that's going to be what's happening there. So now, thank you, Samantha. Anytime. That's what we're doing here. That's what I'm trying for. And we just want people to find their happiness and be happy. You know, missed you all too. And good night. Have a good night, Lakinia. We miss you. All right. Get around here more. Let's see what's happening. Let's see. Masterlink. Hands off, ladies. He's taken. That's funny. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Trying to go through here, see what's going on. All right. We got an applause there. Great. Love it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's something to remember. There's some things going on here that you're going to be able to do. Okay. I'm tired of looking inside. I'm going crazy. Well, but that might be what's going on, is that reminder. Now, when we look inside, that doesn't always mean it's always on us. Remember, I said that's that feminine, but this is that feminine part that says, I'm going to nurture, I'm going to care, I'm going to bring something about. Okay? You need to nurture it, whatever this is you're wanting to do, and to understand. So maybe this is something wanting you to get in touch with that feminine side a little more. Not saying you don't, okay? But it is something there, and it's ironic we got two feminine cards. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand the page is a feminine, you know, and the other thing is to remember, both the page and the queen are talking about looking inside ourselves. Make sure we're checking out what's going on with our passions, our desires, our smarts. And this is saying you're going to be able to take an action. You're going to be able to move forward, but just double check the passion and the common sense. You need them to work hand in hand. You are quite welcome. You know, here we go, Cynthia. Reverend Rob, does Spirit have any advice about our finances? Let's take a look. Let us take a look. So here we go. All right. So Cynthia wants to know, does Spirit have any advice about finances for her? All right, let's see what's going on. And we will go here. So we're going to go right here. I'm going to cut the deck, see what's happening. Boom. All right. Knight of Wands. All right, there might be an investment thing that's coming up. Now, the Knight is that male, and that Knight is talking about driving forward, and that Wands is that fire. So you might have an investment opportunity coming up that you might want to take a serious look at when we're talking about your finances. Now, at the same point, make sure you're getting good advice and good help. The Knight of Wands is surrounded by his pages. All right. And we said that was feminine and internal. Now, the Knight fights the battle. The Knight charges off, but he needs all his help getting up and getting things ready. So I want you to seek counsel on something that's coming up or may appear, or that you get a question of. You know, oh, this is the second time in finances we've gotten the Seven of Swords. So everything may not be the way it appears. Be honest with yourself. Make sure you have all your facts and figures. This is all, it's all going to be okay as long as you're making sure, double check, check, triple check, dot the I's, cross the T's. I see some things going very good for you, but I also see some pitfalls if you're not careful. So now for the rest of the year, whatever's going on, I want you to always be check and double check. All right. Some very good things come of it. The Knight's a very powerful card about moving forward, moving ahead, that fire, and making things come through, investing in yourself, investing in what's going on around you. But this card is here saying, don't lie to yourself. Don't let other people tell you a bunch of crap, okay? And lead you down a path. Make sure you remember honesty to yourself or whatnot, and keep the emotions out of it. All right? Wow. Bangarang. Let's see what's going on. Not really worried, but things are getting a little crazy. Yes, they are. And that's what you might find out is you might have some things pop up. And things are going to get hectic as we wind up this year. It's the year of the 9, remember? It's one of those things. So as we're manifesting and bringing things in, things are going to pick up speed. Now, 2026 is the year of 10, which is the year of new beginnings. 10, 1 plus 0. It's a 1 year, okay? If there's anything I could strongly suggest, January 1st, we need to do something. I got to look and see what day that is. We might need to do an abundance spell of things, being able to move on, bring some things in, and that's going to be the importance of this moon tomorrow night because it's the last huge, powerful moon of this year. So let's make sure what's going on and find out where we're at. You are quite welcome. And I see things, everybody's kind of dying off here. You know, there we go. You got this, Cynthia. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So, folks, I think we actually got through this. You know, we are here. Again, I'm not going to sit here and beat this. I'm going to pull another set of cards just for the tribe. Okay. This is our community cards. Let's find out. Okay. Let's see what's happening. Abundance for the tribe. Yes, I agree. So we are going to do right now, I am going to ask Spirit. Okay. And we are going to say, what does the tribe need to know right now? If you're still watching, if you're looking, if you're here tonight, what is the card for the community? What does the tribe need to know right now? So here we go. So the first thing out of the gate, Ace of Cups. All new emotions, all new loves. We have to find a way that new things are coming in to appreciate them. All new emotional experiences are fixing to come, and that's fitting with what I just said with the way this end is coming of this year. It is time. I hope you've been working to bring things together, to manifest, to push that ball over the edge, to get across the goal line. Things are changing, things are moving. And that Ace of Cups is just talking about love, joy, all of this, some new emotional things, Cynthia, talking about that craziness and some of that energy that we're feeling right now. Now, look at what we have here, the 9 of coins, okay? So with this, we do have wealth, we do have power, we have riches, we have things that we are going to bring to life in this real world, okay? We have things we're going to manifest. There's the 9, the coins, real world. Remember, coins, pentacles, guess what? There we are. And so we're talking about new emotions that are coming, new things that are happening. Be ready for a flood of blessings to pour out from Spirit. And if we're looking for it, if we're working towards it, have that right mindset, guess what? New resources, things like that are going to pour our way, and we're going to be able to manifest some beautiful things in our life. Wow. What a way to end tonight. All right. I need y'all to know Gillian wanted me to send her love. Each and every one of you, we love you. We appreciate everybody being here. Cynthia, bang, couldn't have said it better myself. But there we go. So tonight, take what you want. Leave what you don't like. It's okay. Take it with you, but leave it. You don't have to take in all the advice, all right? But the most important thing is, remember, get grounded and find yourself some peace, love, and light. Bang on it.